Well, hello, welcome back. I have failed like always, and I'm just gonna acknowledge the fact that I probably never will be good at this, getting videos up and stuff. So if you noticed, I've been posting videos from back in the summer when we've done hay that I never got around to posting, but we're back in line today, halfway, depending on how terrible I am at actually getting this one up. We've got some cows we're gonna work today. Not a whole lot, more moving around than anything. Got 2 feeder steers I'm gonna get up and give them their first round of shots and castrate the bull and do that fun stuff and take them and weigh them. And then we've got 6 cows that we're gonna get up and put cedars in so that we can sync them up to AI here in the next week-ish. And yeah, so it's not a lot. It's really not a lot at all. But it will probably take me majority of the day. It's 10 o'clock now, so I'd say by the time I get the cows up and work these 2 steers and get them down in the barn, it will probably be lunch, hopefully, when I work them. Get them back out in the field, load the 2 steers up, I'm gonna take them to weigh them, and probably be good 1, 2 o'clock when that's done. So more hassle than anything really today, but that's how things go when you're small and stuff. So, but we're gonna get it done, and I figured it's kind of a nasty day, so much trampling through mud and stuff, but it at least makes some content for the day, since I don't usually have a whole lot, it seems like. So that's what we're going to get into, and I hope you enjoy. Alright, so what we're going to be doing today, we got the 2 calves in here that we're going to steer. Well, we got to steer one of them and give them shots. So anyhow, I got the tetanus shot for the band. What we're giving today is a kind of like a one-shot deal. It has tetanus in it, but the thing is I could just give this and then band them after the second booster, but it's not boosted until 6 weeks after the first shot. So if I had done this when they were still on the cow and timed it right, we could have just used that, but we had some extra tetanus left over, so we're just giving them a 5 cc's of that to take care of any chance of them getting tetanus from the band. We're going to be using the zip band again today. I've used these before. I've had good luck out of them as long as you use them right. So that's what we're going to be banding with. I actually looked because I need to order some more. They have come out with a smaller version for calves under 300 pounds, as well as like a sheep for sheep and goats and things like that. Also, what we're going to do is we're going to hit them with some multi-min, just to give them some extra vitamins and stuff. I'm going to be giving this to the cows as well. I'm not going to vaccinate the cows today. We'll run them through and vaccinate them on a different day. That probably lines up with preg checking them. So we might give them the vaccine whenever we breed them, and that might line up pretty well for a 30-day preg check. So anyhow, so that's what we're doing with that. I got one with a snotty nose. It doesn't look too bad this morning. I've got some Draxin if I need to hit him with that. I don't think I do, but it might, I don't know. He's already steered, so he's gonna have a little less stress, so I might not worry about that today and just keep an eye on him. And if I feel like he's getting a little worse, we'll hit him with some Draxin. But with all this weather change, gotten cold after being 60 degrees, so we're watching out for pneumonia, but also just like you and me, he might just have a snotty nose from the weather change. So I think that's everything. So just a couple shots. It won't take us long to run them through and get them took care of this morning, and I'll have to look at the time. We might have time to go ahead and weigh them before we work these cows, and that way they can be done. We won't have to mess with them anymore. So we'll get them up here in the head gate. see. Let me draw up my meds here. Calves have been weaned for about a week now. They pretty well quit bawling, and hopefully a little less stressed out. Sometimes the vaccines kind of make them a little not feel the best, but that's okay, because yeah, it should be fine. So we're gonna get him out, get the other one in here, and then we'll probably load these up in the trailer, go ahead and weigh them. Because I think I got time before I try to get these cows in and get suitors put in them. Yeah, I debated on keeping him a bull or a steer, and he's a bit ignorant. So I think I'm happy with the decision to steer him. So we'll give him his shots, and then I'll show y'all banding him. Alright, well, we'll try not to get killed doing this, because he's being an idiot and I don't exactly have the best setup. But we're going to use the Zip Bandit ideas to tighten this up and get this end all the way up to here. We're going to do that, hopefully without getting kicked. So as you can see, I think you can see, hopefully you can see, those two ends have met, so that means we've got it tight enough. And so now I'm just going to cut the excess off and we'll be good to go. He's got a shot of tetanus and he'll be good. All Alright, well, I was pretty on the money with what I thought they weighed. But I always second guess myself. I figured they were 6-weight calves. So we just did a reweigh, got the receipt, and first weight was 12,460, and the second weight was 13,680. So we'll do that. 13,680 minus 12,460, 1,220 pounds divided by 2, average 610 pounds. So pretty daggum on the money with what I thought they were. So that gives me a good baseline. And I don't know what this car in front of me is freaking doing, because they're idiots. So that'll give me a good baseline. So now I will keep track of how many pounds of feed per day, or how many pounds of feed I'm feeding them per day, and then we'll hold them for what we think will be the right amount of time for them to be 8 weights. Is when I plan on selling them. So we got 200 pounds to put on them, so I'm gonna guess if we can do 2.5 pounds a gain a day, that'll be, let's see, 200 divided by 2.5, 80 days. So we'll try to hold on to them for 80 days, and take them to the stockyards, and then we'll get it, we'll have the final weight on them at the stockyards. And we'll be able to crunch all of our numbers and have a pretty good idea of what this feed is putting on, because I have no clue, to be honest with you, because I've never tracked it this way, because I don't have a scale at the barn. So this should give me a pretty good baseline to be able to use in my break-evens for when I buy some feeder calves, and give me a pretty good educated guess on what I can buy and sell at to turn a profit. So anyhow, we're gonna get these back to the house. I'm actually gonna move some cows out of the front field, and we're gonna toss these out there. They've been in the barn lot for the good, the week that we weaned them. So we'll get them out in the field and start putting some weight on them. All right, so we got the cows in. Got 6 cows to do. We're giving a shot of GnRH. We're gonna give a shot of multi-min and put a cedar in them. And we're looking at doing like a 7-day sync heat detection time AI. So we'll heat detect after we pull cedars in 7 days, and then we'll also just go ahead and AI once that we don't see any estrus in, and do that. I'm giving a shot of multi-min, something I'm going to try this year just to kind of give them a little extra boost, hoping that'll help with maybe some conception rates. I had some troubles with the last group that I did. Had a really pretty bad conception rate with it, and it could have just been me not getting them right. So we're going to try that and just see how that goes.
One man show, but I feel like I've gotten the system down pat good enough that it works out pretty decently, or I can handle it for the most part. So, well, we're getting things wrapped up. I tell you, things have gotten a little more convoluted today than they should have. Hopefully I'll have an update for you on how well they do. Actually, they might do better than I think they will, because in my calculations, and this is a rough number, they gain pretty dang well. We're talking 3 plus pounds per day on the cow with supplemental feed. So they might actually feed out better than I think, but we'll just see, and we'll make adjustments. It's not going to be perfect, but we'll at least have a rough idea, and that'll help out a whole bunch. So with that being said, that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to go run to town, and I got a few errands to run. It's finally gotten to where it's starting to freeze, and so I've got to get a few things for some water heaters for these waters. Yeah, we'll go from there. So appreciate you hanging along. I know it's not maybe the most exciting stuff, but it's something. So I'll try to do better. I know I say that all the time, but I am pretty bad about getting the content uploaded. I need to get my computer like completely erased, because that's half the issues. It doesn't have enough memory apparently for me to get the videos on there and do all that stuff. So I'm gonna work on that, and be a good little winter project for me, I guess. So with that, we will catch you on the next one. Appreciate you watching.